Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating spring decor using Dollar Tree wall decals. Now before we get started, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like and share. Now I do have something coming up at the end for you. I'm going to be doing a couple of bonus DIYs, so I hope you stick around. Now let's go ahead and get started with the vintage style spring tray. And everyone, I loved how this turned out. I had picked up this old tray at Goodwill and I had picked up several of these wall decals, and this made the most beautiful spring decor pieces that you could use for your patio or in your home, or even use it as a piece of wall art. Now I'm going to go ahead and use that white flower, and that kind of looks like a peonies to me. But anyway, whatever it is, it's beautiful and it's going to look wonderful on this tray. Now all I did was put some of my white linen chalk paint and then scuff the tray up a little bit. And then I'm just going to put my flower off to the right side. And I left the other side blank because I may use this as a gift and do maybe a cute little saying with my Cricut or some kind of stencil on there. But everyone, this was so pretty, and if you haven't looked in the wall decals at Dollar Tree, definitely check those out. I was really surprised with the ones I found today, and I think you're going to enjoy what I did with all the different ones. Now there's lots of pops of color in this video too, but for you neutral decor lovers like me, this one is absolutely perfect. Now for our next DIY, I had found this shadow box probably a couple years ago, and I've been hanging on to it. And when I picked up the decals, I knew I was going to be popping one of those in here, and this one turned out so pretty too. Now this one I tried to keep with the neutral, and it had that little bit of purplish color in there, which that really looked great. I love it hanging on the wall. Now I'm just taking some of that Dollar Tree vinyl, and it's supposed to be that faux leather. And the reason why I wanted to use that is I was thinking that I could change out the wall decals from season to season, and I thought that would be really neat. So if you happen to see some of these shadow boxes like this at Goodwill or your thrift store, definitely pick those up because there's so many fun things that you can do with them, and most of the time you can switch out your designs. But everyone, isn't that beautiful? I was so pleased with the wall decals that I found there at Dollar Tree. So I hope you're lucky enough to find them at your store. Now I'm just going to wipe this one down a little bit and get this hung up on the wall so you can see what it looks like. Well, everyone, I hope you do stick around, like I said, to the end. I've actually got two little bonus DIYs that I added in because most of these I'm going to be using the wall decals. Now this is the beautiful Peonies wall decor piece, and I just took one of these boards. It's just like a wall plaque, and this was in the Dollar Tree Plus section. And of course I'm using my white linen. I love to use that on everything. And then I thought I would just pop in these bright colorful peonies, and I actually have this color in front of my home, so I'll definitely try to take some pictures. I may actually put this on my front porch because I do have this color of the flowers around my yard. But everyone, what a fun and simple way to create some really beautiful home decor. Well, everyone, if you're enjoying these DIYs so far today, don't forget to hop down there and give this video a thumbs up. And I love it if you comment. I love to hear from each and every one of you. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider doing so. There is several DIY videos on my channel for you to choose from. So I hope you'll take a peek at some of those. I'm sure you'll find something that you enjoy. Now we have one more of the wall decal pieces, and then we'll move on to our two bonus DIYs. Now for this design, I'm going to be doing another tray, and I don't know about you guys, but I just love doing these trays, like I said, in the spring and summer. I think they're just so pretty on the patio and the porches. And I like to use them also as a wall decal. But I'm going to go ahead and go with that fuchsia kind of pink color and like I said, I have this color in my flower garden, and I think I'm gonna rearrange this one. You'll see me flip over there in a minute, because I just wanted to put a stencil right up there at the top, and I had a stencil in my craft stash that said blessed, and these are not the best stencils. I'm not sure where I got these, but it bleeds through just a little bit if you don't get it down really snug, and which it looked okay on this design, but if you'd like something a little cleaner, you may want to use a Cricut machine if you have it, or just to write it on with a marker. But everyone, look how pretty this turned out, and I did that in an olive green, the lettering. But you'll have to let me know if you did enjoy these today. I know I enjoyed creating these, and definitely going to find some use for all of these. Now, here is our bonus DIYs. These are some designs that I decided just to pop in here on the end for you. I picked up these baskets. These are new at Dollar Tree. And then I took some of the little wood rings and just hot glued to the back to use as my hanger on these. And you'll see here in a moment, I picked up these little birds from the Target dollar spot section. And I decided to put a little bit of that vintage white on them. And that just brightened them up so they'd stand out up against the brown and color of the basket. And then I'm just going to take some greenery and some little twigs that I had in my craft stash. And then I popped in one of my little cream colored florals, and I decided to do 3 of these almost identical, just a little bit different arrangement with the florals, because I wanted to group them on the wall in sets of 3. And wow, this made a really beautiful piece of decor for the wall that I could leave up all through the spring and summer. So you'll have to let me know what you think of this design in the comments below. Now for our next design, these are actually going to be little lanterns. Normally I get those little push lights that they have at Dollar Tree, but they were out, and I'll be putting those in the top of here where you can reach up under there and just push them and they'll light up. But I didn't have the lights, but I wanted to show you how I put this together. And I just used some of the little dowel rods, and everything I used in this one was from Dollar Tree except for the little florals. And this made a really fun and simple design for these cute little lanterns. And I really didn't glue anything down when I decorated it, because I thought these would be so fun to just keep up and add different seasonal decor inside of it. And where I'm going to light them up is going to be a really neat thing too. And I did just use hot glue on these just because it was quicker for the filming purposes. Now, I love to take these little self-sticky little, I guess it's like the bead strips is what I call them. But I just wanted to add a little something around the edges of the wood. Now, I didn't go all the way around because I didn't have enough of these in my craft stash, but you could definitely go all the way around. But I was more worried about showing you how pretty that looked once you painted over there, and it really added that texture to this design. And then I had these little gather wood pieces, and I decided just to put those in the bottom, almost like a little platform for my little pot to sit on. And like I said, I pulled little flowers out of my craft stash and popped those in there. And then I take some of the little wood rings and put on there. And that finished these designs off. Well, everyone, that is it for today's DIYs. I hope that you enjoyed all of these today. And if so, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help my channel. And like I said, if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you've seen something today that you'll do so. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and I will see you soon.